Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's a sub request by ItsFilips. He's been requesting again. And today he's requested the CR32, not the quarter, because obviously I've done that, but he requested the CR32. Don't get why, because I've done a video on the quarter, which is arguably better, but we'll gloss over that. So the CR32 is obviously one of the two reserve planes, or three reserve planes I should say, that you get for Italy. Obviously the third one being the BA65, which we will cover eventually in the Talisman series. And personally, I preferred the quarter more to this. CR32 regular was just a bit average. It turned well, climbed well, dived okay, but I just see the quarter as a bit of a better plane. The BA65 is arguably the best reserve for Italy, in my opinion. Obviously, the engine is rather fragile, but it can carry bombs, which is even more useful. It carries the same amount of guns. Well, the same amount of 50 cals, I should say, but it also carries two extra 7.7s and it carries a rear gunner, so it's even better in my opinion. But this is going to be a double upload. ItsFilips in his infinite wisdom has been requesting planes and tanks and things like that. So the next one after this will be the F2A1. And again, no, because I did a review on Thatcher's Buffalo and that pretty much covered that. So ItsFilips, before you start moaning in the comment section, I'm just gonna do the CR32 and I'm gonna do the Archer for your next request, just to confirm that. So, obviously, I've covered a bit of the CR32's history before, so I'm not going to cover it, and we're just going to jump straight in. Reason for my decision with Thatcher's Buffalo being sort of the exempt from the sub request is because, obviously, we have the F2A3 coming up. Well, I should say. You'd have seen it. That will be the Talisman series flight, and that, in my opinion, is the best Buffalo. So, in my opinion, I'm going to take F2A1 off the list, and we're just going to do the CR32, the Archer, and I think he requested the A6M5 for some reason. Don't get why, but we'll have to do that some other day, because I have to get the test videos out for different games. Obviously, you'd have seen the Civ 5 one, and looking forward to people's feedback. Obviously, if you do want to see those series start up, then I can do it. I just want to take a break from doing constant War Thunder, if you get what I mean. And that Civ 5 start was really good. Hi, I'm New Elf, for fuck's sake. For those of you who are not aware, I do not like people who are like this. Like, he's coming to Arcade, or RB, from Arcade, with next to no experience. And, I think it was Elvin, son of Mad, pointed this out to me. Just checking the volume, yeah, that's fine. Elvin, son of Mad, didn't like the fact that I was getting at these sorts of people. Mate, I understand where you're coming from. So I don't want you ripping me a new arsehole in the comments, because I get what you mean. But at the same time, he's level 6. He should be practicing in Arcade before coming to RB. That's just my personal opinions on this. So, we are fighting the Allies, obviously. We've got no Japanese planes, which, to be honest, I don't blame them, because early Japanese planes aren't the best. We find the Americans, the Russians, the British, and the French. Well, one of them's going to surrender, and one of them will basically start the Cold War, so we don't need to worry about two of them so much. Don't like how close this guy's getting behind me, is all I'll say. You better back the fuck off, man. I hate it when people do that. Let's have a look. Level 30. Yeah. If someone does that to me, chances are I'm looking at you before you even think that I'm looking at you. I always watch players like that because I thought he was going to go for a ram. That's why I ducked. We've got a PBY up there. We've got a swordfish, which will come in the Talisman series. I'm sort of dreading it, but also loving it because it's a swordfish. But at the same time, the swordfish is pretty poor nowadays. It used to be fun. The plane itself used to be very fun. That I will say. But it's just, well, the Vickers K gun on it that it used to have got nerfed and it got changed to a Vickers E, which sucks. The bomb load is pointless, to be truthfully honest. And just overall, it isn't really a great plane anymore. So, that Stuka's for some reason is dragging an I-16 right to us. The CR32, which should be at a higher altitude, is not at a higher altitude. And something tells me this guy might be a bit of a... Yeah, he's a step better. I thought so. I could just tell. Make it look like we're a new player until the last moment. So like, he's just here to pad his stats. Right, come on, a plane. It's a Type 10, so a pretty good plane. Force him into that maneuver. One of my favourite maneuvers is a diving spiral. Diving spiral is one of the best defensive moves in my opinion. Got some good hits on his airframe. Watching that guy down there. Obviously, he will outrun us, but as long as we can get him to bugger off, that's all I care about. He's just ducking underneath. He's what's known to trade as being a coward a bit. He's going up for easy kills. What an arsehole. He's going for a Stuka. I know this plane's on my right, but I need to worry about this guy first. Done. Got a Gladiator there. That can give a CR32 a bad run for its money. Let's pull him into the vertical. Gladiators do alright in the vertical, but not compared to a CR when I have the energy advantage. That's a C Gladiator, I think. Nope. I stand corrected. Second kill. It's just with the quarter, I just prefer having that bit of extra power under the bonnet. It's just... This isn't a bad plane. But I don't think it's that good. For a reserve, at least. I mean, I'd rather Gaijin give this thing, well, in fact, replace this thing with something else, because, as I said, this isn't a bad plane. It just needs something to help it, because the engine power can be a bit questionable at times. So, we've got this CR, well, this D371. I'm running tracer belts, for those of you who are interested. Third kill. Tracer belts seem to me to do the most damage, so that's why I prefer it. Oh, I hear a Hawk. Yep, 8-1. I bet he's a stat padder and all. Let's have a quick look. Yep, thought so. Get out of RB, you stat padding fuckhead. He's obviously wanted me because, well, we're biplanes, so he's going to want to pad his stats on something weak. Hairy Feet's done a video on the H7584 a couple of weeks ago. Nice video that was. He was asking, well, he said something about me saying about the 191 and the HE100. They're perfectly valid to go up, mate, in my eyes. I don't know what this H75 is doing, but he's draining a lot of speed. All he needs to do is just keep it straight and outrun us. That's all he has to do. I'll fire a burst and break off. I actually hit him, so that's even better. Well, it's getting down to the wire now. We have a couple of enemy bombers left. a couple of fighters, I think, but at the moment, it's not looking good. Let's just say that. It's not looking good at all. And that is an I-15, a WR or an M22. Either way, want it dead. It's an M22, yeah, you're defo going out the sky, mate. Oh, smoked his engine. I see black smoke. Beautiful. And he looks like he's going to go into dirt, but I'm just going to make sure, because we know what Russian biplanes are like. Yeah, that's defo his engine smoke now. Just got to suffer damage of engine. And down he goes. That's our 4th kill. I've almost got an ace, but it's futile. We're not winning this game. I just know we ain't. So, I'm going to head back to base. And well, I'll see you there. Well, welcome back. Unfortunately, a HE-51 pilot, this in his infinite wisdom, decided to freaking crash. Normally, in this situation, I wouldn't take off, but it feels a bit of a scam at this point to end it here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take off and we're going to fight to the end. That's really the best option for us at this point. We don't have much to lose, really. I mean, it's a reserve plane. It doesn't exactly cost anything to repair. The only thing we have to pay for is some bloody ammo. And even then, it's cheap as chips. But yeah, it's highly unlikely we're going to win this game unless I pull up, what? 8-kill game out my arse because of the B-18 crashed. And I doubt I'm going to pull an 8-kill game out of a biplane, but you never know. We might get lucky. But unfortunately, we don't exactly have any teammates, so I just caught my mouse in. And again, I caught my mouse. I'm just brushing some off my desk. It was a bloody mosquito, it looked like. But let me tell you, with teams like this, why do I need to bother having enemies? Because, like, I'll just let the teams die off like the idiots that they are. So I know for a fact the swordfish is... Well, swordfish is probably going to be our most dangerous bomber to deal with. The Catalina's got a bit of a nerf, so that's always helpful. However, we have a pea shooter and we also have that Hawk stat padding fucker to deal with. So everyone knows my opinion about stat padders. Okay, so we are gaining on this I-16 because the Ju-87 is gladly dragging him to me. Thank you very much, sir. Just watching for that Hawk. I think that's the Hawk up there, but we're going to take the risk and go for the I-16. Yeah, I thought it was a Type 5 just by looking at that. Look at that camo. Looks like a banana milkshake. Well, was a banana milkshake. It's a bit of a toasty one, but whatever. Yeah, that's definitely the Hawk up there. Oh, great. Our Stuka died now, so it's just me left. Well, we are going to fight to the end. That's the one thing I did say. I do want to fight to the end. That's definitely the P-30... well, not P-36. H-75A1 Hawk. So he's only got 4 machine guns, but they are very effective machine guns, in my opinion. The Catalinas are... well, the Catalina and the Swordfish have dropped their bombs and are returning to base. And no doubt that pea shooter will be making his way over here. But it's severely unlikely we are going to win this. There's just simply no way. If we do, then the enemy team must have fucked up majorly is all I'll say. Come on, Hawk, take the bite. Come on. He knows I'm not an idiot, because obviously I've got an ace, but... I want to try and bait him to lose his altitude. That's what I need him to do, and I need him to force him to make a mistake. My preferred mistake would be if he was to follow me into my diving spiral and defensive maneuver, but I doubt he's going to do that. No, he's not. He's smart. Let's see if we can spike him from underneath and get a couple of shots off. We got a shot into him, but did absolutely nothing. We forced him to drop his altitude a little bit, but it's not good enough. Obviously that pea shooter will be on its way soon, and the pea shooter can, well, it's not the best, but... Right, he's trying the old pull up into a climb and dive onto me from a different angle. I'm not falling for that one, pal. Watch him, watch him, watch him. 0.5. Roll it over. Split S maneuver. He'll only be able to follow if he starts losing altitude. That's what I need him to do. He's obviously going to gain energy in the dive. But I can loop back round. Oh, nearly had him there. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, power, 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 power. In the corner we'd be able to do this. At this point I'm firing rather desperately, but I have no real choice. And we stalled rather brutally, but... He's now turning into us, that's what we want. This guy's good, but he's thrown away all his advantages. Come on, you bastard. Drop dead. Catalina's coming in a gunship. We haven't got long at all. Come on, you bastard. The Catalina's attempting to follow, but we are gaining on the H-75. He's trying everything in his book to shake us off, but... If there's one thing you're doing, mate, it isn't shaking me. Oh! What? That Catalina had no fucking shot, Gaijin! What? What the fuck happened there? Well, I have no fucking clue as to what's just happened, but... That Catalina had a shot when he didn't. What the fuck? Well, we tried. We almost got that fucking hawk, but... I genuinely don't have a clue as to what caused that. His 50 cals wouldn't have been able to open up. Especially from the angle that it came in at. Unless they've buffed the bloody nose gun on that thing, I do not have a clue, because it was a 5A. Yeah, look. His side turrets would have had a shot. What the... That gun is not that powerful. That hit like a 20mm. Oh, well. We tried, but we got an ace out of it, so that's always nice. I have no idea how that single 30 cal round sets a fire just like that. That was the only option that he had. Like, there was no way it was a singular. Well, it was a 50 cal. It wasn't a 50 cal. That was a 30 cal round. But that hit like a 20mm, so I have no idea what happened there, but we fought to the end as I promised. And I fought as hard as I could, but there wasn't much I could have done. I honestly don't know. I'm completely stumped by that Catalina. The nose turret on that thing is borderline useless, and yet he just sets me fire in one hit, which he never had. Suspicious, I think. But whatever. We did our best. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the CR32. Obviously, the Archer will be coming later, and I will see you all on the next one.